Ladies and gentlemen, our first title fight this evening, fight 11 on this 14-fight card, is an amateur featherweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 65.5 kilos. He is the challenger. He fights out of BBA Mixed Martial Arts, Burleigh Heads, Queensland, with an amateur record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Please make welcome Brandon Stowers. And his opponent, he is the champ. Weighed in at 65.3 kilograms. He fights out of Puma MMA, Gold Coast, Queensland, with an amateur record of 6 wins and no losses. Please welcome Tom Big Train Nolan. Our first title fight is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds, and our referee in charge is Phil Cassidy.
And welcome back, XFC34. I've choked out Benny. I've got my headset back. I'm sitting here with the legend himself, Brian Ebersol. Mate, we've got a great featherweight title bout here. Boys have come out hard with their kicks.
And this might be the first fight of the night where I've noticed a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter.
I think you're right there, champion. It's a big slam down there by Brendan. He's doing a good job of controlling his legs there, isn't he, mate?
Yeah, Champ's got a good little wrangle on the neck, even with the one hand. He's a long kid. He's got him controlled, and really working hard to get back up.
And the Champ is very, very dangerous on the ground.
He's going for a very high elbow guillotine.
Oh, it looks like he's got that maybe locked in.
It's definitely dangerous.
He's fighting the hands well.
In our last fight, we saw Paul Logan have to bail position on a guillotine like that against the cage. And I thought we might see the same thing here from Brandon.
Exactly.
Stowers.
Oh, another big
Great
slam.
job staying in there, and the pressure paid off. Big slam, big takedown.
He landed inside control, but has done nothing with it. And Tom's working his way back up to his feet.
If he had a gi on, he could go for a nice Ezekiel, which is a modified rear naked or a modified head and arm. But as it is, his arms aren't quite long enough. But he's got a great position here against the cage, trying to get that second hook in. He's giving the Champ a good run at the outset, so we'll see if that stress takes a bit of a toll if they finally separate, and how much energy the Champ might have to really pop, and play the last minute of the round.
And he's jumped on his back here. Let it go. He's got one hook in. Tom's reaching around his turn. He's done a good job there to escape that. Throwing knees in the clinch. Brendan very strong.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I try to tell my guys the same thing. Use your legs, make a great position, and just use leverage. There's no need to try to be strong against the cage all the time.
Tom's done a good job to reverse that.
So he's got room to throw knees. He's got a lot of space between the belly buttons there. Oh, they're really grinding in the clinch now. See if he can take the Champ for another ride over his shoulder. So are you still a bit puffed out from those first 9 fights, Wombat, or are you fully recovered? You doing okay?
No, mate, I really appreciate you choking me out and giving me a fight off, buddy. So,
you're all right. I know you're too proud just to give up, so
mate,
had to make the tap.
That last fight was an absolute barn burner too.
Man, those flyweights, I'm telling you, just don't rest. No rest.
There's no rest here either from the featherweights.
No, we got some pretty long, lengthy featherweights, and I dare say Nolan, the Champ's pretty talented off his back. He's doing a good job keeping his feet active, trying not to stay flat, trying to make angles, and keep Stowers' head from sitting right over the top of his.
He's landing here though, Brandon. It's a fantastic round by the challenger there, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. We got 4 more of those 3-minute rounds. Here we go.
Once again, a big thanks to our great friends at Ned's. It's time to bet. Fighters Worldwide Clothing, M-Sides, the Power Lounge, and Brisbane Lawyers.
That's it. The boys have got their instructions from their corners.
That seemed like a very quick minute. I'm not sure if those two feel the same, and they were doing a lot of work. I was just sitting here, but that was a quick break.
And I am tired watching these guys go at it.
Boy, he brings the left leg straight up.
Oh,
Second kick goes nice and low, so good play calling. He's definitely changing things up, but the challenger's dealing with it. Block, catch, and into a takedown.
He really is doing a good job. He's sort of parrying, not copping too much, and getting him down to the ground pretty easy. But like I said, Tom Nolan is no joke off his back, especially, I mean, you train at Puma. You're going to be pretty handy down there. But Stowers looks really sharp tonight, mate.
Yeah, he's definitely well trained. I don't know much about him other than him training with Benny Alloway out of his gym. And he's got Mr. C in his corner, who's a fantastic striking coach. So he's obviously done some work there. He wouldn't be here cornering him. And yeah, he's dealing with the champion very, very well. This is the second or third time he's been on his back.
And we all know you don't win MMA fights off your back unless you're doing submissions. So he's definitely going to have to find a way to stop getting taken down here.
Stowers' hands are locked, and here he goes. Oy! Just by the tip of his toenail stayed on the mat.
He's pushing his head down nicely. He lands a very heavy knee.
That could be a bit of a game changer right there.
Oh, he's landed another one.
Right under the chin, that second one.
That was a perfectly placed knee, wasn't it, mate?
Into the neck.
And I think that's shaking him up because Tom's just spun around his back. I can't see if he's got anything in there.
He doesn't have hooks in, but he's got some deep.
Whoa! Oh, what a finish!
He finished him without hooks.
Unbelievable! Brian Ebersol.
You don't see that often. No hooks, just threw the rear naked and pressured him.
Man, that's a squeeze. He must have a squeeze on him. Wow. And like I said, man, you train at Puma, you've got some ground game.
I'm telling you, that knee, maybe those two knees were a game changer. We hadn't seen Tom Nolan win a grappling scramble for a round and a half. And all of a sudden, he's jumping on the back of a guy that was sitting on his back 3 times.
And I totally agree with that, mate, because that actually happened
right earlier.
That's right. I know how it feels.
Yeah.
But no, that happened right in front of us, didn't it, mate? And those two knees really did hit the button.
Our first title fight this evening for the amateur featherweight title. Went to 1 minute 34 in round 2 of this scheduled 3-minute title fight, and your winner via rear naked choke and still the champ, Tom Big Train Nolan. We have Dan from Incredo Solutions to present Tom Big Train Nolan with his belt once again, which will stay in his possession until the next challenger brings it on. Tom, well done. Congratulations, man. You've got your hands full. All good. Gotta say, it started obviously very furious, as you would expect it to be. Now 7-0, you have defended your title. You've got to be absolutely stoked with that effort tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm very stoked. I'd like to thank everyone from Puma and all the boys from Uppercut G for getting me where I am. Wouldn't be without all these. I love every one of you.
Brandon Stowers was a tough opponent tonight.
Yeah, very tough, very strong, durable. So.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing Tom Nolan back in the cage for his defense of his amateur featherweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Tom Big Train Nolan.